YouTube, what's going on? She got Professor Smith. Hey, how you doing? You all right? She got Professor. Oh, I apologize. When I was trying to get out of here, I was trying to get out of here. You want to get some right now?
No, not right now.
Why not?
I ain't got the money right now.
You got the money right now?
You still got the rolls?
Rolls, sweet rolls?
Yeah.
I got it, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
How much?
It's $5.
What size?
The size right
You know
now.
I make rolls too, right?
You make them?
Yeah.
Or you mix them?
Huh?
You make them or you mix them?
I make it.
You make them?
Organic. I make the lemon oil, I make, I soak it, put it up on the cabinet in the dark in the jar, pour it, and let it sit for months.
Sweet rolls, right?
Yeah, that's what I like. And I was using, what you call it oil?
What's that?
Avocado oil.
Avocado? Okay.
Yeah. And then I use, what you call it oil? Olive oil. I use avocado oil. And I also use potato oil. I use all three different oils.
So you do make oil?
Yeah.
Okay. I do listen to you. Okay. Say no more. Yeah. Okay, so you want to get that one?
I got to use the chase now.
Okay, all right. She know how to make the oils. She just gave me a little bit of information that let me know that she makes oils. She didn't need to say no more. All right, so with that being said, what I want to talk about right now is more information about Blue Nile. Blue Nile, Egyptian musk. I'm talking about the ones from Gold Star, okay? The Blue Nile, the Egyptian musk, right? The Blue Nile, the Egyptian musk, frankincense and myrrh, all of these from Gold Star, Somali rose, all of those what I call traditional oils, all of those are imports. All of those are actually imports, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. So what's the difference between domestics and imports? Let's understand the difference, okay? Domestics are actually oils that are actually made here. Most of them are actually synthetics, okay? Made here in the U.S., right? Imports are actually made overseas. The product, the raw materials, like the plants that they use to extract the oils from, right? They come from overseas and they ship them here. Those are called imports, okay? Now, the African musk and the Blue Nile. Remember I told you guys about the Blue Nile, right? Dr. Ben, back in the day, he would go over there. I'm going to tell you exactly how he did it. Dr. Ben, okay? Dr. Ben, because I'm going to tell you the reason why I found out this more information, because my teacher, Abdul Hamid from the Halal bookstore, he gave me a little bit more details because he did the same thing Dr. Ben did, okay? Because he did it in 1975, Dr. Ben actually started his company in 1976, right? He went over there, right? But he bought it retail. Dr. Ben just got it at a larger quantity. Because Abdul Hamid Halal Bookstore, he bought enough to actually sell it retail, bottled up. Dr. Ben bought enough to sell it so he can actually sell it wholesale. You got it? All right. Follow me. Stay with me. So, Abdul Hamid told me that she said what they did is they would go overseas, right? And they would take the materials, like the plants, let's say frankincense and myrrh, right? They came from the frankincense and myrrh tree. The frankincense and myrrh, the jasmine flowers, right? The rose that came from overseas, Egypt, India, right? They would take those materials, right? And they would actually ship them or take them to France. Why France? France are the best perfumers in the world. How you doing?
You on the phone?
YouTube, yeah.
Hey, Mom. Y'all make sure y'all come buy his oils. They know where you at.
Oh, of course they know. 700
Okay.
chains.
700 chain, come get his oils. They good. Hey, y'all.
Hey, tell them we buy oils in the deep.
Okay, we buy oils from him, though.
See, that's
They
what I'm
pure.
talking about.
They good. They not switched down with all that watery down stuff that they do to make the perfume.
You heard she said
We
it,
get
right?
pure oils, okay?
All day long.
All day.
All right.
See ya.
All right. All right, so anyway. So, they would take the materials like jasmine flowers, rose from India, right? They would take from frankincense and myrrh, right? The deer musk that come from the deer, right? They would take it and they would take it and ship it or take it to the best perfumers or chemists in France. France are the best perfumers. They know how to process those raw materials to make the most, to bring the most richness to bring the most of the maximum. That's what I'm trying to say. To bring the maximum of the richness out of the actual flowers, or the leather, right? Or the musk from the deer musk, right? Or the jasmine, or the rose, right? They know how to extract the maximum richness from those raw materials. France. That's the reason why people, when they say France is like the capital of perfumery, that's true. But France don't have the best materials. Egypt, Africa, Tunisia, right? Those places have the best materials, right? So what they would do is they would ship or take those products to France, and they would just, like the perfumers, extract the maximum richness from the scent so they can have the best quality product. So now, with that being said, whatever was used to make Blue Nile, because Blue Nile is actually an import. The Egyptian musk is an import. Frankincense and myrrh is an import. I'm talking about the ones from Gold Star, the very dark one, okay? Somali rose, an import. When I mean Somali rose, let me show you something. See that Somali rose? They come from Gold Star, right? This is an import. That Kush, that's an import. Now, I'm talking about the ones from Gold Star. Other companies, right, they imitate the Somali rose, but it's not an import, it's a domestic because they make it here. They don't get the materials from overseas and they, have the people in France to extract. No, they don't do that. That's the reason why Gold Star oils is so rich, man. That's why I tell people, when you get the oils from Gold Star, put a price on it. Sell it for more than what you normally sell your bottles that you get from other companies. Sell it more. That's why Gold Star has their oils are so rich, man. So rich. Because they're made from natural raw materials, right? Got it? So that's all I want to say, is that those are imports. Oriental musk, those are imports, right? That's obviously if they still do the same process as it is now. So far that I know they do. But if they don't, then the ones that Dr. Ben had back in the day, those were actually the imports. But so far that I know, their stuff is still consistent, according to what Sonya told me. Their oils are still consistent how they was back in 1976. Only company that has that does that. So with that being said, those are actually imports. All right.
Now where can I get those bottles from? Right there on Gratiot.
Which one?
Any one of them with the roses.
Give me a call. My number's on the bottom.
Okay.
Because I don't want to put certain information on YouTube. All right. I'll work with you. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. Those are actually imports, man. The Kush, the real Kush that comes from Gold Star, that's an import. Those are imports. Egyptian musk and gold imports. You see what I'm saying? That's the reason why they're rich like that, man. That's the reason why those fragrances from Gold Star, they rich like that, is because they import, and because France actually are the best processors to make the oil. How's it going, my man? Dollar bottles, no dollar bottles. I got the $5 bottles right here. Yeah. It's a boss up right here, top seller for the man. Spot it right here. It's $5 that'll last you like 3 months right there. Hey, how you doing? Got that Motor City drip, that's the new one right there. The Alpha Male, I use pheromones to make that one. Also, I got that, super fresh out the shower up there. Fresh, clean, feminine out the shower type of scent. Yep. I see you like that boss up. You didn't let that boss up go.
Oh, shit.
He didn't let that boss up go.
Because I found they still, what's going to smell better than this one?
How you doing? How's it going, Pete? That's a beautiful masculine. That's that grown man scent right there. Hey, how you doing? All right. You'll take this one?
That must be the female one right here, huh?
Unisex. My man, appreciate it. All right, so that's pretty much it. She got Professor Smith. Good. Thank you guys for watching.